possibility.
Are you not going to present it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then you're presenting, you're a presenter.
I stand. What we want, we
Most
actually.
people have to hear you.
Can't hear you.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
That don't
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
You got the voice.
Okay. At a request from council, we looked at the potential of having students film or video film the council meetings going forward and other activities. So I met with Tiffany Fisher, and she can take it from there and discuss what we actually did.
What
And
we,
Tiffany Fisher is who?
I'm sorry, I apologize. My name is Tiffany Fisher, East Cleveland City School Board member. At the last council meeting, you all said you were open to hearing other options about filming of the council meetings and anything that can be included on Channel 9. So Mr. Rashid spoke with me immediately after that meeting. And we came, well, actually it was mostly him, but I agreed with it. He had this idea of having our students do that process. It would save the city money. If you can please schedule a tour at Heritage Junior High School up on Terrace. It's like 2 big rooms included. I think it's bigger than this room here. Full of nothing but equipment for video recording. It's new. It's part of our STEM program that started, I believe, 2 years ago. And what Mr. Rashid and I did, I took him on a tour there first. Then immediately after, I took him to meet with our superintendent, Ms. Corley. During the tour, he also spoke with the principal at Heritage and an instructor there for the classroom. And it went well. It went very well. It's an option for us as well. I would like for you guys to hear what Mr. Rashid has to say, but I would also like for you guys to attend the committee meeting. I believe it's the 15th, Friday the 15th at 10 o'clock. In the morning. I know. I know. Some of you work. But the reason why, if you cannot make that, we will be meeting this on Monday the 18th of April. We usually meet the second Monday of the month, but we had to change it to the third Monday. It will be at, yes, that is the regular board meeting at 7 o'clock on the 18th. If you can come, because I would like to present it to the board, my school board, because I have not done that yet. It's preliminary still. I would like you guys to come and maybe we could work something out, because I do recall you guys said you'll work with us and you do come to meetings, school board, some of your kids in the schools.
So I think having judged the amount of enthusiasm by the school system, I think the next steps will be, and may I say that during my career at Comcast Cable, I actually ran 2 television stations in this general area, one in Metro Ohio and one in Elyria, Ohio. And we did the very same things that we're proposing to do here now. So one of the things that I think is important, because I took a look at the city ordinance, which is the agreement between the cable company and the city. And it does require that the cable company allow you 3 channels, public access, one is a leased access, and then there's like a government channel. But you have the ability, based on the total amount of traffic, one of those 3 stations is to combine them into one. It's not against the law to do that, and pretty much that's what Channel 9 is. So I think the next steps that we need to determine is how much equipment that the city actually has available for usage to begin to go through this process so that we can understand and evaluate, because the school has a lot of up-to-date, state-of-the-art equipment for editing and potentially can be used for broadcasting. But there's some other things that are going to have to take place, such as the mobility of the students, like how do they get here, who's responsible for that, the camera equipment that they use, then the editing process that takes place on some of the various events that you're going to want them to film. There's also, we have to develop what you want them to film other than city council meetings, and if that can be dealt with the schools. But there are 2 other things that we really need to try to determine right now, is what equipment that you have, and then to be able to relocate the insertion point. And that's the place that the channel is actually being broadcast from now. My current understanding is that it's in somebody's basement. And during these conversations with the school system, it's very much possible, based on the room that I looked at, to relocate that equipment there so your broadcasting will come directly out of a public place that is protected by the school system, And, you know, the details can be worked out, but it's something that definitely can be done. I want to, you know, also thank you. I'm willing to take any questions that you
Do
may
you have
have.
a proposal or
Yeah,
any kind of anything in writing?
Well, what I would like to do is have you guys come to our meeting so we can, I have not presented it to my school board, but I need both parties there,
So
you know,
at
it would be
our
better.
last council meeting, which was March 16th, there was a big group about this. We talked at length. We talked at length regarding bringing back, having this film. And there were a number of suggestions from the audience, and a number of people stepped up and said that they would be interested in offering information. So that week, we sent out a request for information. So we had a deadline on the request for information. So we'll take your request for information. Yes, so if you have a request for information, like Councilwoman Graham said, please submit.
You said you sent
Wait,
out.
wait, wait, wait. You
I'm
sent out a
confused.
request, wait a minute. You had, they made their, they were up here.
No, last council meeting, what happened was that there was an issue with it not, remember we're talking, it wasn't bidded on as far as the proposal that Fanbro came up with. So King decided that, Councilman King decided that we'll put the specs out here of what it is that we will require, or what do you have currently
Oh,
to.
okay, great.
And so that was something that was put out there, and I don't know in what manner that was put out there, but it was put out there.
Right, because we were not aware of this at all.
I came across it on email. I don't know how it was publicized, but that was something that immediately was addressed. So no one has come forward since that time, even verbally saying, no, but I'm saying at that meeting, it was stated verbally, if you have any interest, and you right away
did, right.
came,
Right.
but no one else has since, since
Okay.
you. So he was saying that what he did was, instead of us just verbally stating that, he put some specs out there.
Okay.
And I don't know in what manner, I don't know, what was that, something because I know we were CC'd on it, but I don't know,
So you
that was on the
We
website.
tried to send it out to the school board, we tried to post it, we tried to put it on the website. So please, what I'd ask you to do is a request for information purposes. We'd like to get you a copy of that before you leave,
Okay,
right? So that you can take a look at it and get back to us as soon as possible,
okay.
okay?
That's fine, but let me end this with, let's think about the kids.
That's right.
The city is the way it is today because of how we made it, how we wanted it coming up. Those kids are so, they have promising futures right now. Someone wanna be like Wayne Dawson, who comes to me on the TV station. This experience will be so awesome for them.
Yeah.
So please take that into
You
consideration.
know, I just want to say one thing. Our kids in Shaw used to do automobile mechanic.
They still do.
Well, it was more than just automobile mechanic. It was all hands-on from the kids. And with my garden, I was going to use the art part of the kids, because the kids are our future. And I'm saying, give them a chance. And if he has which I know he has the ability, the smarts, and the experience to do what we need him to do to mold our kids into what they want to be, and also take advantage of it. Like, we got a webmaster who is from the neighborhood. Why can't we have our kids doing something? And I'm all for it. I don't care what they put out there.
Thank you.
Okay?
Thank you.
I'll come and take a
Thank you, thank you for coming out tonight. Thank you.
In your request for proposal, is the request for, well, I'll take a look at it. and then-
Please, is a request for information, please take a look at it. We'll get it to you before you leave
Okay.
tonight.
Thank you very
Everything's
much.
in your hand. Thank you. So,
All
now,
right.
we're gonna go into remarks